All right, people. So last time we spoke about the second part of this episode, and here we are. So we are here to continue the second part of the of from where we left off last time. And last time I said we're gonna continue from explaining about the three amazing leaders that we have in Africa at the moment, which is Mr. Ibrahim Traore, Mr. Assimi Guate from Mali, and Mr. Abdulrahim of Niger. So let's speak about Ibrahim Traore. Why do they want him dead? And still, so we spoke earlier on in the video. We spoke about Lumumba and how he was trying to make everything for the Congolese. Like he wants to neutralize Congo to be Congo for the Congolese. And the sad part is Congo has never been for Congolese people. Congo is run by like the West. Understand? So it's like every decision that makes Congo today, every decision is made overseas. Understand? And yet we say we have a president. He said, "Get what you doing, my man? What are you doing? Follow into the footstep of Ibrahim Traore." So let me tell you about Ibrahim Traore. So this man, he came to power via coup d'etat, and he removed the virus that was there, which was that useless president of theirs. And I don't know where he is now. I think he was exiled uh, from uh, from Burkina Faso. I think he went back to France where to his masters. Um, or maybe he's hiding somewhere. Who knows? So he took power and then he started making changes in Burkina Faso. He's now making roads. He used to give like contract to these European countries to come in and build roads, and they'll take years and years to accomplish their duties. And I was like, listen, I'm gonna buy the equipment and then I'm gonna let my people build these roads. And he's doing just that. So since he's been on power, there's great achievement, there's great progress in Burkina Faso when it comes to road building. So he's connecting Burkina Faso now, and he's trying to do that for with the Malian people. He's trying to do that with the Niger people, and then these leaders they came together and they formed their own alliance, which is called the Sahel. So that is the Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. And I am praying that all these other puppets in Europe, like the guys from Nigeria, the guys from Kenya, they can also wake up and see what is happening to Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. You see, this country they are infested by terrorism because they used to have France as the peacekeepers there for many years, 60 years. People are in your country saying they're keeping peace, but there's no peace. What peace are they keeping? They're saying now we're coming to neutralize the tourism activities in your country, and yet when you go on Google, your country still appears as number one uh, terrorist infested country. Understand? So France didn't do shit there. They were only there to protect their own mines there that you used to steal from. Understand? And the funny thing is, the funny thing, but the great thing that Ibrahim Traoré did when he got into power, he said to the French Futsek, he Futsek to them. They went back to Europe. Understand? He chased all the bases that were there, the army bases that were in France. I mean, in I forgot, in Burkina Faso. And then Mali did the same thing. Niger did the same thing. So they chased all these leeches out of their countries, and now they're trying to gain power. They're trying to get their total, or actually their complete independence, because they've never been independent ever. Because their money is printed into Europe, so they're trying to say, no, we want to print our own money. We're gonna, if they are trying to control us because we are the starving nation, we're gonna grow our own foods. And then if they don't want to give us businesses, we're gonna create our own businesses. That's the mentality of the Burkinabe people and the Malian people and the Niger people, the Nigerians. Understand? So are they called Nigerian or Nigerians? I don't know. Correct me in the comment section. Are they called Nigerians or Nigerians? That's a very good question. I've never asked myself that question before, but you guys can leave the comment in the section. Why do you call people from Niger? All right, guys. So let's continue. So 16 assassination attempt on Ibrahim Traore. So that means he's doing something amazing. Now, who is Ibrahim Traore trying to imitate or he's trying to make proud? This is the man over here. So this is Thomas Sankara, same person who actually same leader in Burkina Faso who had the same idea as Patrice Lumumba had for the Congo, to make Burkina Faso for the Burkinabe people, the resources to stay in Burkina Faso, to improve the lives of the Burkinabe people. And then when the West saw that, they had to go and manipulate his friends, and his friends ended up killing him. Understand? And the same thing nearly happened to Ibrahim Traore. They paid one of his bodyguards to try to go and kill him. They gave him a suitcase full of money, but this man's like, nah, 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 nah. Not this time. This time, I'm going to show this money to my boss, and I'm going to tell him that he's being under attack. And you know what? This was a lot of money. 5 million. If I was a stupid African who's been struggling my whole life, I would take that money and run away and shoot Ibrahim Traore, and I live Burkina Faso in the mud still. But that man was, I think that man is a hero as well. The man who said no to that money, he's a hero. Understand? He must, when he dies, they must put his statue somewhere in the presidential court. And like they say, that man over there is the one who refused a bribe to kill a great man like Ibrahim Traore. They must put his statue, and they must write good things about him. He's a I was gonna say, he is woken up. He's no more in chains. Understand? So well done to you, my man, wherever you are. May God keep your mind strong. May God keep your eyes on the prize. You are as much of a president of Burkina Faso as Traore is, because you did something amazing. Because if you were one of these selfish Africans that we have in this continent of ours, you could have ended Burkina Faso's hopes by killing Ibrahim Traore, understand? But you did not do that. So well done to you. So then let's go to Mali. Mali, which is being ruled by Assimi Gueta, which is also it's not that young. It's quite. If I'm not mistaken, is in his early 40s. I think, if I'm not mistaken, guys, please correct me in the comment section. How old is Mr. Assimi Guata? I didn't have time to go research on him that much. I just research on the Traore and the Lumumbas and Thomas Sankara. So if you have more to educate me about Simi Guetta, please leave it in a comment section. And I know for sure that he's doing something amazing for his country as well, because he's taking back the rights to the mines, and he's selling the gold to a normal price. Instead of them being robbed by the Europeans and the Americas, he's selling the gold according to the price of the global market. Understand? So, which is smart, and he also chased the French from his country, and the same thing happened to Niger. And all these three leaders, they got their position through coup d'état. So I really salute them for really taking that initiative and saying, right, yes, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna take this by force, and we're gonna make a difference. And they are doing that. They're doing just that, like no one is business. So now, when we speak about their alliance. So as I said, they don't need passports or visas. I mean, visas to go in each other's country. So they broke that lines between them. So they're not trading with amongst themselves, and which is good. That is going to only improve their economy, because people from Burkina Faso, they go to Mali, Malian people gonna go to Burkina Faso, Malian people can go to Niger, Niger people can go to Burkina Faso and Mali, and so forth and so forth. Understand? So which is good. So now, why can't South Africa break borders with Namibia? Why South Africa cannot break borders with Botswana? Why South Africa cannot break borders with Angola or Zambia or Zimbabwe? Why South Africa cannot break borders with Lesotho and Swaziland? Why do we still have to get our visas to enter in each other's countries. Come on, people. We are being told that this is how they keep us fenced forever. If it's like they keep us in our own prisons forever by putting those lines there. Understand? There were never lines in Africa. European people brought lines in Africa because of their colonizations in Africa. Understand? They brought those lines to keep us separated, and they are winning still. So let us win for once. Let us break this colonial rules and systems. Understand? So let's become our own people. Let's have total independence. Understand? So now that we've spoken about these great leaders, and we have spoken about the great leaders that left us, the Sankaras, the Lumumbas, the Gaddafi. Oh yes, let's speak about Gaddafi, guys. So this is one here. So this is Muhammad Gaddafi. I don't know if I pronounced his first name right. So Gaddafi was a leader of Libya, and according to what I got from my research, he was quite good. But the West painted him to be a bad man. They say that he was abusive. He was a killer. He was this, was this, was
When
that.
the attack happened in Libya and Gaddafi was being taken down, a number of African presidents said, wait, hold. We will fly into Libya and we can have some kind of diplomatic conversations. The feedback from external actors to them was if you fly into Libyan airspace, we cannot guarantee your security. I want you to think about that for a minute, that heads of state of the African continent were told this on our continent. And ladies and gentlemen, what is Libya today? What is Libya today? And it happened on our watch.
But then Libya was thriving, was flourishing. Let me just not use this big word I can't pronounce. So Libya was flourishing under Gaddafi. So they had free education as well before he died. They killed him. He never died. They killed him, assassinated him. So before he was killed, Libya was Libya had free education. Libya had free healthcare. Libya was, if you were a Libyan citizen and you want to get married, a government gave you a check of 5,000. And I don't know if was it the birth of your child or was it the birthdays of the Libyans, but they got so many benefit from the government. That's what I'm trying to say. They were given everything. Everything was like for free. The country was like flourishing to become one of the biggest, like the powerhouse of Africa. And the European people saw that, and they did not like that. What they do, they start putting silly thoughts in our heads. They start like infesting us with these things of hatred of our leaders, just like what they're doing even now with Ibrahim Traore. So now, like if you go on YouTube and you search in Ibrahim Traore songs, you found like AI made a video, but for few people who like really appreciate this Traore. So they using Beyonce, Justin Bieber, R. Kelly, Kanye West, whatever, Eminem. So to sing, to praise Burkina Faso is leader Ibrahim Traore. And then I was watching the news 24. I think the French is a French broadcasting news station. They were saying that they're only trying to what can I say, to what is that word they're using? So, but it said that those people are trying to like make Traore what he's not. Understand? But really, it's not like he's talking something and he's not showing for it. No, he's saying something and he does it. He said, I'm going to build roads, and he's building the roads for the people. He said, I'm going to make school free. He did that. He said, I'm going to give them free health care. He's giving them that. He's saying that I'm going to give them jobs. He's building factories. Is buying machineries for the farmers, and he's also like getting seeds, and they're producing their own now. And he also, like, I think he banned, yeah, so he banned the export of cotton into outside, like into the world. So he wants the cotton to be processed in Burkina Faso and then sold to the world as a full processed product. Understand? Which is going to create a lot of jobs for the Burkinabe people. So that's something for to give to give Isanja for. Understand? So we have to clap for that man. We have to remove our head for that man. You know, we have to salute that man. Actually, those men, Assimi Goate, Mr. Chiani, and Mr. Burkina Faso himself, Ibrahim Traore. Understand? We have to give them their flowers, guys, because they're doing something extraordinary. Understand? And the other time I was watching News 24, which is a French broadcasting news station. They're trying to paint him bad, you know. I don't know if you have searched those videos on YouTube where they are making AI video of of famous celebrities praising Ibrahim Traore. So the Beyonce, the Jay-Z, the Eminem, the Justin Bieber, understand? And then I was watching them even making graphs and all that. Like, no, they're trying to promote a guy that he's not. They're trying to increase his status in the outside of Burkina Faso. I'm like, yeah, so what? People are praising him for a reason because they can see what he's doing for his people. They can see what he's doing for Africa. If only every African can leader can do that. If we can nowadays, we wish we can just borrow that man for just like a month or so into each and every country. They borrow him for 1 month and then do something and go back to Burkina Faso. We can make him a president for the United Nations of Africa. That man is very, I can say, he's gutty. You know, he got guts. He has balls. He has bold balls. Akasabi muntu lo. Eh? Makathi uzoyenza something ayenza. Akasabi muntu. If somebody comes to you 16 times ufuna ukubulala, obviously either you're gonna run away or you're gonna give up. If someone comes to you 16 times saying ukubulala, I wanna kill you, uzo either you uzothasha uhambe ugijime uzifihle, or uthi I surrender. Mara yena akagive up lo muntu lona. He doesn't surrender. He's saying, if I die for my country, I'm gonna die a happy man. And that's a president, guys. That's a president. Not these puppets in Burkina Faso. I mean, in Ivory Coast and Nigeria and Kenya. Understand? At least, well, you know, like when Museveni was. I don't know if you guys, Museveni from Uganda. So, do you guys know any history about your politicians, really, your African leaders, guys? You have to research. You have to make research on your leaders, or you don't give a damn about what's happening in Africa. You have to understand. Understand? I know in South Africa, politics is like comedy. Understand? Like, because there's like 13 parties that does not even make sense, and when people see Malema speaking all these what he's always saying, Bamzon, they're like, nah, if he ever gets power, he's gonna destroy uh, South Africa. Why you say that? Understand? People are scared of what they don't understand. People are scared for what they don't understand. Understand? People are scared for change. Change can either be good or change can either be bad. But for that change to take place, we have to you have to try the water, you have to test the waters to see if it's a good change or it's a bad change. Understand? So Mina, if I was if I had power to vote Mzansi, if I had the power to vote like South Africa, I was gonna vote for Malema, guys, as skis. Because Lomot Lolane, we are Kuluma, and then what he says, and you hear from people like Ibrahim Traore, they are saying the same thing. This guy is Duma Boko, the president of Botswana. He says, I only have three years to make this country great. He says, I don't have 4, I don't have 5, I only have 3 years. So he gave himself a time limit of 3 years. He said, I want to make this a great country. I want to improve my country in 3 years. Understand? And he's doing that. What was he saying? There's something that he did with the diamonds deals. As he I don't know, something about diamonds. I think I must go do some research on that and come back here and talk about it. But these are the African leaders who are trying to make a good change into their countries. And the lady from is it no, from Namibia, the president of Namibia, she deported 500 Americans. But hey, Hambani, if you don't want us to come to your country, then you don't also come to our country. Hambani, go. If you want us to have a visa, you must have a visa to come to our country. Then understand? Those are your leaders, guys. Actually, Ganyani Ganyani people, we have to support these leaders who are trying to make a change. If people from South Africa have to fly to go to Burkina Faso and protect that Burkinabe man, that Burkina Faso president with Brahma Traore, do so. If people from Ghana can go there, do so. If let's all stand. Like when they kill our leaders, we like, they killed Gaddafi, they killed. Why? Because we let them do that. They poison our minds, and then we start seeing what they're telling us. Why? Because everything was run through their media. If they come to South Africa, they say Zuma's bad, they're gonna pen Zuma in the most horrible way, and then we're gonna also start feeding on that. Like, yeah, Zuma's bad, this Zuma's bad, that. Understand? So what I'm saying is this: we have to support abantu abenza mehlule le Africa one. And that man Ramaphosa who went to Trump looking like a wet puppy. Yeah. That man, does he have balls? He doesn't have balls, that man. Nah, I didn't see them. Angabonanga lapho. That lady who was speaking on his behalf afterwards? I don't know what's her name. I'm sure she was just saying, actually, oh, shame. Let me just speak, guys. But they are taking him. Let me just remove him from his music. Understand? Like the way that he was talking when Trump was busy showing him picture after picture after picture. Yeah, this is a cemetery. This is a mass grave for the Boer in South Africa. This is what. This is a number of people, and he was just like, let me. And be like, We don't have to just bow our heads and when they're busy playing, kill the bull, kill the farmer there on the screen. But he didn't even stand up to explain. But Malema has explained that so many times. Like, I hate people. I don't hate white people. I just hate that they're taking what's not theirs. Understand? So if you're a president, with balls, why can't you just say, "Hey, Baba, Tula, let me talk as well. I'm here to speak on behalf of my country. Tula, Nkulume, let me talk on behalf of my people. Labantu Laba, they are not running in, they're not being killed in Africa because there are farmers. No, this is one, two, three. Hey, he's supposed to explain that. Bekumele explain lento le. Bekumele explain le kulo mlungu lo amtshele ukuthi yazi lento le it doesn't happen in Africa that much. If the white people are dying, the black people are dying even more. Understand? How many black people are dying in Africa? Does Trump give a damn about how many black people he's killing in Africa? Does he know how many mass grave he has in Africa? Does he know how many mass grave he has in the Congo alone? Does he know how many mass grave does he have in Afghanistan or in Syria? Understand? So America is the bullies. These are the people that supposed to be taken to what do you call it? To how do you call these people? Is it war crime or whatever? Yes, these are people who are supposed to be accused of war crimes because they go around killing everybody and then hide and like it's not us. But Congo is wars are going on because of America and the French and the Belgian people because they are keep on stealing. They're giving us guns to kill each other, make young people work, young people dying in mines there because they don't have other ways. So ningazoshitshela ukuthi you guys don't have mass graves in Africa. You guys have massive mass graves in Africa. France is guilty of mass graves in Africa. America is even more guilty of mass graves in Africa. Like this guy Langley of yours that's black sold out black man in America, Mr. Langley, who was saying that Traore is stealing from his people. If Baba, he's doing something that no people before him didn't do. But you guys haven't spoken anything about the guy who was there before him, did you? Because he was your puppet. Now he's out there trying to get him out, trying to feed us with this negative, uh, the negative news of such great men like himself, man. Like the African people say full tech Africa, go asifuni nina nizocela ukuthi siyenze sirane i-country sirane i-continent yethu kanjani. If we run our continent the way that we run our country, that is how we run it. But if you don't interfere, that's even better. Go, leave us be. Understand? I'm not saying white people must go, though. I'm just saying those political monsters who are busy giving us gun to kill each other and call it justice. No, come on. And leaders from Africa, stand up, start growing some balls. You know, we don't need this anymore. We need to be independent. So there's no independence in Africa yet until everybody breaks the border between each and every country in Africa. I want to be able to go to Egypt or go to Morocco to go to Libya without using my what you call it visa. You understand? That's when I'll know that Africa is getting somewhere. When I don't have to struggle to go to other African countries. Understand? So, guys, until then, I hope you guys really got as much as I could give, and I'm pleading with you all, guys. We cannot all hold guns and go and fight for Africa. No, we cannot all do that. So, some of us, the only weapon we have is this, our tongues, our voices. So if you stumble on this video, please leave your comment below, because how you comment below, it also gives those people, they understand. People will read your comment, they're like, oh, this person from Kenya, oh, he said 1 2 3 4. Oh, this person from Uganda said 1 2 3 4. So we have to share our thoughts of what we think about what's happening in Africa, in our continent. So this is a poll I wanna put out there, guys. So what do you think about your country? If you were to be a president of your own country in Africa, what can you do different to change your country? Leave that comment below. For me, if I were to be the Congolese president, the first thing that I would do is revoke all the man rights, whatever agreement with the West, and like, listen, Congolese for the Congo. I mean, Congo is for the Congolese people. That's it. If you guys want uranium, if you guys want rubber, if you guys want copper, if you guys want what do you call it, uranium, you have to pay a fair price, just like everybody else. Understand? That's what I'll be, and I'll make everything free as well. We've been struggling with education for many years. A lot of people in Africa don't read because we don't have free education. Because some of us don't go to school, because how are you gonna go to school if the bullet is following you everywhere? Understand? So we stay home because of fear of our lives. Understand? So I was privileged enough to be in South Africa to get the education that I got in South Africa. You know, I was able to learn how to read, how to speak, how to write. So that's more than enough for me right now. But there are people where I come from who can't even write because they've never been exposed to education. Because all that they know is war. Like when I reach 16 years old, when I get to 16, I want to go join the army, or I want to go join a rebel group. Understand? So they become the monster from a very young age, because that's all they know. But if you give a pen and a paper to a child, like, listen, A B C D A F, and you start teaching them how to read that right, they wanna change their minds. That's why they also don't educate us, because if you educate us, we become smarter and then smarter and smarter, and realize, oh, we've been in chains all along, guys. We have to fight for Africa. So until then, God bless you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to share this video. Please don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section. And also don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Until then, ngiyabonga. Thank you so much. How you say arigato is thank you in Japanese, right? Yeah, guys, Mina, I'm very obsessed of learning languages. So, as Chinese say, sheshen. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngiyathokoza. And until next time, stay cool, stay kind, love each other. Love will change this world. Respect will carry this world as well. So, kindness, respect, and love. Remember those three words. They're gonna make this world a better place. Thank you so much. Take care.